the good spots,
Yeah.
but isn't quite able to get the follow-up there.
Exactly. I mean, even if you were able to take out that third and set creature back,
Yeah, it
that
got
would have
so
been
low.
such a big deal. Or if he came back in and killed it a little bit earlier. He did get it eventually,
Yeah.
but whew, here we are, Fair Dragon.
Here we are in game number 3, tied up 1-1. Loser is going to get knocked out of Kings of the
By
North.
who?
No hope of
Just,
tomorrow.
you know.
Knocked out by Drekken, man. He's got a mean punch.
He got a mean right hook. He does.
You know, I've been staying at Drekken's place. He's got some certificates on the wall.
Really?
They got fists on them. He got signed by his, I think it was a Sifu.
Okay.
Pretty sick.
Hot damn.
Don't mess with Drekken, guys. Seriously,
No.
don't mess with Drekken. If you're thinking about like stealing something from the venue, do not do it. Drekken will find you.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, here we are, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, the blue Terran player. Give it up for Team
Sidestorm
UpATree.
Gaming.
Sidestorm Gaming's UpATree.
I got you.
You got me.
Team Treehouse.
Team Treehouse.
And in the top left-hand corner, representing Team Ascension Pro, it is our red Protoss player. Bringing it back. Creature.
Creature had a bit of a rocky start today, but has certainly been showing up, especially in that last game. And I would say the biggest thing I want to take away is how good his late game gets if he can get there.
Yeah. I mean, the control there, too, right?
Yeah.
It just started to be such good value for all of his units. He even got the Warp Prism speed so that he could go from different angles.
Yeah.
I did like that a lot. Didn't really see it used as harass, which is what I thought it would be for. But no, he decided to just use it as a way to position them on different locations so that he could at least maybe catch UpATree off guard instead of seeing it come from the same place every time.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely. Honestly, I just feel like Creature's just been playing better the longer he's been playing today. Which, you know, some players, they tend to do better over time. Some players actually start to get slightly worse over time throughout the day. But I honestly feel like I don't know what the results would have been if this creature from that last game had shown up for Jason's series in the winners bracket.
I know, right? Oh, and it's just like kind of hard to at least put that all together, right? Because it's just maybe that kind of woke him up and said, okay, this just happened. I'm going to play another Terran player. What kind of things can I fix right now in order to not let that happen again?
And that's so important to think about because you have to remember Panda Bear Me did knock Jason down to the losers bracket. So the winner of this could eventually go on to play off versus Jason.
Yeah, you are right.
Maybe a rematch of Creature versus Jason.
That would be cool. So here we go, guys. It is going to be game number 3 on Frozen Temple. Whoever wins this one will be advancing, and whoever loses is knocked out. But hey, it's not so bad when you're at Raiders Esports because you can just go get a drink, chill out, and kick it.
They got N64. I know Zombie Group was challenging me to Smash.
I saw Smash 64. I
Smash
did.
64. I'm gonna destroy her in it.
Whoa.
I'm gonna make her cry.
Whoa. Whoa.
Calling it right now.
Calling it out. Okay. We
Zombie Group doesn't cry easily though.
She doesn't.
No. I gotta really, really dismantle her.
Damn. Oh my God. I feel like I'm caught in the middle of something I don't want to be in the middle of, man.
I mean, this is just our secret. This is just a conversation for us, right?
Yeah, of course. This isn't
All right. Well, Widowmine is going to be coming out once again, so we're probably going to be seeing that Widowmine drop coming out for UpATree. But Roboxility has already completed that first observer. But you know, sometimes Protoss players, they like to send that first observer across the map. It seems like though this game, Creature's making a second observer immediately afterwards. He's not going for the Warp Prism.
Yeah, he knows that UpATree has been really favoring these Widowmine drops, and the cool part about the Widowmines that UpATree does is that he keeps them in his mineral line at first, and then he almost hits with the delayed one, right? So he will do his pressure, and then the Widowmine drop comes. I think the last time it had 3 in it. Actually, both times I believe it did.
Yeah.
But Creature dealt with it so much better on New Gettysburg than he did on Frost.
Yeah, and 3 Widowmines also is like that kind of odd number. You sometimes will see players do it, but like the first Widowmine drop is usually 2 Widowmines. Or it's like 1 Widowmine and a handful of Marines, or even just 1 Widowmine sometimes. But 3 Widowmines, it's just that extra little bit annoying to deal with.
Yeah, you know, you do the 2 photon overcharges and
you're like, cool, I covered it, and then the 3rd
all of a
Widowmine
sudden-
drops, and you're like, wait a second.
Exactly. So this time, UpATree is going to be going into the natural base, but Creature's more than prepared. Even with the pylon placements, you have to keep that in mind as a Protoss, well, when you're watching a Protoss player, just where they're vulnerable at. I know it's kind of hard in the middle of a series, like, all right, where were his pylons placed in the last game? And then you go to a different map. But I feel, oh, no, UpATree! No, not like this! Not like this!
Not like this. Stalkers get a free pickoff, and UpATree
Oh.
loses all of his Marines. He's still got the Widow Mines left alive, but that was a substantial portion of his supply, and he's going to be facing off not against a player that's just grabbing his quick first, third expansion. Third expansion does go down behind this, but it is going to be off the back of a lot of Blink Stalker aggression.
Yeah, remember when we were talking about this when Creature was taken to third base? And the reason why UpATree pulled back, he didn't want to lose that army because he doesn't want to die to this. Well, he just lost that army, didn't get any damage done for it, and it's going to be so difficult to deal with this push here.
Oh, and guess what? Creature doesn't even wait for Blink. He's going in as fast as possible because he's got the Warp Prism. Now the Widow Mine drop is going to be coming on in, trying to get some damage done. And you know what? Creature may be busy microwave, but no, Photon Overcharge coming out of the natural expansion. Nothing inside the main base. Is he going to react over there? Because he's still microwave the Blink Stalkers. I don't think he noticed. He was expecting 2 Widow Mines.
He is going to get a bit of economic damage done, but it will get cleaned up eventually.
Oh, Blink on top of the siege tank. He's on top of the production tempo.
Yep.
That is the worst thing in the world that can happen to a Terran player.
Oh, and there's even some Warpins coming in, more Stalkers. Okay, the SCVs are going to get surrounds, but the Blink is completed, and he can just reposition himself immediately, getting all sorts of economic damage done. He's even targeting down those medevacs. Oh, man, this damage just might be a little bit too much. There's no army units inside of the main here for UpATree.
No, he's just dealing with pure SCVs, and as the SCVs end up falling, so do UpATree's chances in this game. The Warp Prism also going completely untouched right now. Stalkers are still blinking back, even being microed with the Warp Prism. I don't think UpATree can do this anymore. Creature may have just advanced on to the next round.
He's that lumberjack coming through, chopping it down. It seems like UpATree is in a bit of a sticky situation here, Fear Dragon.
He has cut him out of the event, and with only 6-5 workers left, 3 workers left over, it seems like GG is going to be called. Creature from Team Ascension moves on and stays alive in the loser's bracket.
Keeps the Protoss dream alive,
Keeps
too,
the Protoss
right?
dream alive. I'm pretty happy about that one.